If you want to spruce up your home but don't want to spend a fortune, you might want to try thrifting. I recently got some tips from a blogger who has a knack for turning something old into something new. Charlotte Smith is fixing up her historic home and documenting all of it on her blog at Charlotte's House.
We have 5 children. Feeding them is a priority. So I want the house to still be lovely and designed, but we don't have a lot of budget to put towards that.
Which is why most of the items in Charlotte's home have been found at thrift stores and flea markets.
It's all about the hunt. You never know what you're going to find.
Charlotte has a few tips to help you on your next thrifting adventure. First, when shopping, don't go for the obvious items. Instead, be on the lookout for hidden treasures.
So if I'm at a flea market, I always look for that vendor that just has boxes that are overflowing because I want to dig through the boxes. They haven't done it, so there might be something amazing at the bottom of that box that is mine.
Charlotte's next tip is to think outside the box.
Imagine an item as a totally different purpose than maybe what it serves.
For example, Charlotte turned this basket into a light fixture and the inner workings of a piano into a piece of art.
Have fun with it. There are no rules.
This headboard in her daughter's bedroom serves as wall decor.
When it comes to interior design, just try it. What's the worst that can happen?
Her third tip?
One thing I always say is to ignore the color. Anything can be spray painted and changed.
Charlotte transformed this old cabinet into an ombre lavender masterpiece and this drab buffet table into a coral statement item. Her next tip when thrifting is to look for collections, like this group of vintage bottles.
One item might not feel all that special, but when you gather a group of them, all of a sudden you have sort of an interesting statement.
Charlotte also says when it comes to buying vintage goods, know what are quick fixes and know what to avoid.
Furniture, let's start there. If it's wobbly, if a leg is cracked, if there's any sort of shimmy to it, that's probably a job for an expert, and I would avoid that. But if you don't like the pattern on a chair, you can change the fabric.
Lastly, think twice about what you wear while shopping.
If you intend to negotiate or bargain, you shouldn't be wearing your fanciest. So if you have that Chanel bag that you got from Grandma, leave it at home.
Helping you transform your home on a dime. For CT Style, I'm Meghan Yost.